Hello gamers, it's Lord Psycho OG here, and today we have another 12 kill blackout win for you guys. But before we get into it, I'm gonna give a shout out to the new subscribers. So I want to shout out Jason Baller and LOW12A. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. If you guys are new to my channel, if you subscribe, I shout out all my new subscribers at the beginning of the video. Like I said, I always appreciate the support as we're trying to get this channel off the ground. Thank you guys for watching and enjoy the gameplay. So we landed in Rivertown here. I have my my spot here. This is my favorite spot to land. I pick up a Hades off the drop and I see a guy on top of it looks like pizzeria. So I'm kind of making my way towards this guy. I have a Skulker on and I got a couple throwables. I think I double tagged that guy. I hit him a little bit with the cluster man, a little bit with the Hades. But I pick up my baby here, the ICR. Now for me, different assault rifles have been changing on me lately in terms of the opinions that I have on them based on how I do. For me, I think the ICR is my go-to right now. The Maddox is good, but I feel like there's better assault rifles out there that can do the same thing. And then the Spitfire is what I like to pick up, and that kind of takes the place of that short range option that the rate of fire gives you with the Maddox. That guy is fun. Like I said, in Rivertown, I kind of just like to patrol around, get some kills, try to loot up for end game here. The reason I'm crouching around so much is because I have Skulker on. I like to use Skulker combined with my competitive playstyle and my aggressive playstyle. It kind of just really, I like that, being able to move inside of a house when crouching really fast. It throws off the enemy a lot when you're bouncing back and forth and jiggling really hard. I heard a guy over here, so I'm creeping my way over here right now. I heard that guy looting in the building next to me, and I rushed him really fast, kind of just to try and catch him off guard, even if he did see me. Just trying to really close that gap before he could do anything. But by the time I got into the building, I think he was still looting, so we took that guy out with ease. So we're gonna leave Rivertown now, and when I'm going across here to this little barn, I heard some gunshots earlier in the game coming on over here, but I wasn't properly looted to make my way over here. So I jumped over here, and I hear this guy shooting mesh mines in the barn, so I know that I have somebody at least in this area. That's why I threw dead silence on. So I see some mesh mines here. I'm kind of being careful of how I approach this building. I have dead silence on, so I don't really want to shoot that yet, and kind of give away where I'm at, but I'm not seeing this guy at the moment. I get one guy rotating, but I still feel like that wasn't the guy that is in this building. What's going on with people? A lot of people have been jumping, been like climbing over objects when we get into gunfights. I don't know if I feel like in my opinion, it makes it a little bit harder compared to just, you know, stabilizing your body and preparing yourself for a fight. I feel like taking your hands away from the buttons kind of makes it harder for you. So another guy's rushing me now, and we're just taking these guys out in this barn here. I was always listening to you know, sound design. And I was reading up a little bit on Blackout, and there are some new things that are going to be coming to Blackout. We have Blackout camos that are going to be coming. We have some map additions that are going to be added to this map, and then we also have some different little armor adjustments as well. This guy here kind of fell into a little trap. It wasn't even a trap that we set up. It was a bunch of crates around, so this guy naturally went to go loot for it. Didn't expect anyone to be in there, and now it's still in there. So we're gonna make a rain on all these dead bodies and then get right back into the fight. So now the circle has rotated, and it's rotated quite a ways away. There's not that many players left, and it went to that rocky area far east. So I'm beginning to make my way over there right now. This guy is absolutely clueless. I don't know what was going on with that. So we take him out real quick. We pick up a Koshka. And so now it's a couple people alive. Circle starting to dwindle down here, and I'm just working this outside circle, trying to be careful in my movements, trying to watch anybody that may be coming on my sides here, and I'm just kind of going back and forth on this outside circle. This is the way I like to play, and it's really worked out well for me. Get a shot off on this guy, and we're gonna immediately switch to this ICR. Like I said, when the ICR has the proper attachments on this thing, a couple grips, a stock, this gun is a laser, which is why I feel like it's such a dependable gun for a lot of situations. I feel like that second shot should have been a hit. And I kept my cock out a little bit longer because he was a little bit farther away. I felt like if I could knock him out with that Kosh guard, put some good dent in his health, that's what I was going to do. But once he got a little bit close, you got to take out that ICR. I don't really like risking it. Some players, if you're better with sniper rifles, can get those, closer range shots. By all means, take it. But for me, like I said, I pull out guns, and I use guns more often than usual. And that's just my play style. So now here, I'm still going to hang around on the edge of this circle. I really don't like to push into the middle, only because I don't like to be surrounded. And whenever I'm in the middle, I feel like I'm surrounded by multiple enemies around me. I have to pay attention, and unless there's a building in the middle where I can kind of get cover and block off some sides of me, I'm going to be playing the edge of this circle. That's just kind of my way of minimizing how many angles I can get shot from, especially in terrain like this. So we're just constantly moving right now. I talked about this in a previous video, always making yourself as hard of a kill as possible, and one way to do that is by always constantly moving. You never know when somebody could be aiming at you, so you want to make sure that you're always moving your body, always making yourself hard to hit. Even if you are standing still, those little jiggles are going to make it hard for somebody who wants to get a headshot on you, get a headshot. So we got some shots going off east, so I'm looking east, seeing if I can get a sniper kill and reduce these numbers. There's 6 alive, not including me. I'm watching for any snakes right now. That's why I check on the ground. So I had a feeling that there was somebody in these houses. I was expecting somebody to be in these houses. I get real quiet there. I'm trying to sound horror. I'm trying to see if anyone's walking inside that building, anyone's reloading, picking up loot. I don't hear anything, so I don't feel the need to kind of press this. I'm just going to kind of be patient about it. So the circle adjusts again, and I immediately run. If you notice how I'm running, I run along the blue, and I'm running closer to that tighter side of the circle where the white is already close to the blue, because I know that the other side is going to have to collapse in. So I'm going to make my way towards the tighter side of this circle in blue, this blue and white area, so that way I'm not as pressured when it comes to moving into the circle. I don't have to move as far. I've already made this trek, and I can catch people off the rotations. If you look at my meds right now, I have my med kits out instead of any first aids, and I have my throwable cluster grenade out. I prepared for a fight, and I'm prepared to med up quickly as well. And I think this is something that other people should do as well, is having high healing items in that inventory at all times, and having certain throwables that are ready to go. I never pick up barricades. I don't pick up grapple hooks and things like that. I like to pick up throwables and perks. I think that those for me give me the biggest advantage when I'm in a gunfight, compared to somebody else who may have a barricade or may have like a grapple hook or something like that. So shots are popping off over here. I'm checking it out. I'm trying to see once again if I can third party somebody with this Koshka, but I hear footsteps coming up. Get him with the cluster grenade, and we refocus. Alright, and back over to these guys. So the circle adjusted again. but I'm not in too bad of a position for it. I'm just gonna kind of see if I can get some throwables or any perks on this guy, but he doesn't have anything for me. So I come back over here and I see what's going on with these last two players here. So I have a feeling that they're all east, which is why I'm going to continuously look east. I have this feeling that, you know, there's only a couple players left, and then it confirms that once these guys start getting into this gunfight. Oh, that was a hit, man. What the heck? So I get a little confused here. I think that there's more players than there are in the game, which is why I'm checking my surroundings until I look and I see it's only me and this guy. So I'm like, all right, now it's just a 1v1. I have high ground and I'm in the circle. So I'm going to kind of stick this position. Me and this guy start trading for a little bit, but I still have high ground. I duck back in, no rush, get back to full health, and we're going to get back in the fight. Once again, I'm trying to reposition myself. Make myself a hard kill, not show as much of my body as I can. Trying to get better with snipers, you know what I mean? But well, that's the gameplay, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Give me a comment on what you guys would like to see. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Happy gaming, gamers. Lord Psycho is out.